In an incredible story of faith and healing, Padre Pio miraculously heals an American woman with an incurable tumor. But how did Padre Pio do it, since he never left Italy? Stay tuned. Welcome back to our YouTube channel following Padre Pio. If you're new to our channel, Padre Pio was a Capuchin friar, mystic, and miracle worker whose intercession is still very powerful and active today. We publish videos and shorts 5 days a week, so follow us to find out more about the life of this fascinating saint, and you will be amazed at what Padre Pio can do for you, a family member, or a friend. And now to our story. Today's story is sourced from the book Saint Pio of Pietrelcina, Stigmatized of the 20th Century, by Father Angel Pena Benito. Within these pages, we find a fascinating account of the miraculous healing of a woman who lived, imagine this, in the United States of America. Now, I find this particularly interesting because, for the most part, we hear stories about healing and miracles happening to people within Italy, which makes sense because Padre Pio was most renowned in Italy. However, today's story is about a healing that took place far across the ocean. Listen to this. Father Rosario de Aleminusa, who was the convent superior at the time of these events, shared that in the summer of 1963, Father Clemente de Milwaukee told him the following anecdote. There was an elderly lady in the United States who faced a daunting and seemingly insurmountable challenge, an incurable tumor. She was diagnosed with cancer, and the doctors couldn't do anything to help her. One day, this woman, who was not Catholic, received a photograph of a holy man known as Padre Pio. The friend who gave it to her said, "This friar will help you." But she didn't pay much attention to this thoughtful gift, and probably soon forgot all about it. However, one night, Padre Pio himself appeared to the sick woman and spoke words that would forever change her life. "Become Catholic and you will improve." These words echoed in her heart as she felt a profound call to take them seriously. With newfound conviction, she turned to her daughter and asked her to call a Catholic priest. The priest prepared her spiritually and guided her through the process of converting to Catholicism. As she embraced the Catholic faith, an inexplicable miracle unfolded. Her once incurable ailment began to recede, and her health started to improve. The power of faith and the intervention of Padre Pio had worked a transformation that defied medical explanation. But there's more to the story. Father Eusebio, a Capuchin friar who had the privilege of taking care of Padre Pio in his final years, heard about this miraculous healing of an American woman. So he approached Padre Pio with a question that would unveil the truth about his travel to America. "Padre, did you travel to America?" asked Father Eusebio. "I heard that you went to see a lady sick with a tumor." Padre Pio, taken aback, responded, "And how do you know that?" Father Eusebio continued, "Father, when you travel, what language do you speak?" "Italian," Padre Pio replied, confirming that he had indeed been to America. End of story. So in that moment, when Padre Pio answered that he speaks Italian when he travels, a profound truth was confirmed. This answer by Padre Pio makes no sense if we take into consideration that Padre Pio never physically left Italy, but rather he traveled to various countries through the mystical phenomenon known as bilocation, where he could be in two places at once. What's also worth mentioning is that Padre Pio only spoke Italian. Yet, in those moments of guidance in various countries, everyone he spoke to understood him in their own language. This reminds me of the apostles, who received the gift of tongues from the Holy Spirit. The apostles spoke in Hebrew. However, their listeners understood what was being said in their own language. This miraculous gift allowed him to spread the message of God's love and salvation far and wide. In conclusion, this extraordinary story serves as a testament to the power of faith, the intercession of saints, and the mysterious ways in which divine intervention can manifest. And all this because of God's love for every soul. God truly wants all to be saved. Thank you for listening. Please do share this video to help our channel grow. And please give our channel a boost by liking, sharing, and continuing to watch another video. This will help with the YouTube algorithm. I have recommended some videos especially chosen for you on the end screen. Or just click on one of the links in the description below for a full selection of great Padre Pio stories or our playlist, Padre Pio Thoughts for the Day. And don't forget to enroll your Mass intentions for next Friday's Padre Pio Holy Mass. You'll find the link in the description below. And stay tuned for the next video on the life of Padre Pio.